Charles.
More heartbreak for a Milwaukee family who was trying to get their son home from Costa Rica.
Steve Flesch was beaten and robbed there recently, and today he died. His family had been trying to get him back to Wisconsin for treatment. Annie
Scholes tells us how the family wishes their cries for help had been heard.
It's now walking into a whole different nightmare.
Nikki Lannert's brother, Steve Flesch of Milwaukee, succumbed to devastating wounds he suffered when he was robbed and shot in the head in Costa Rica. Steve didn't have a medical directive, so his family begged senators, the embassy, even the president to help get him home for treatment.
I probably will never leave the country after this experience, especially after you know that your government really isn't there to protect you.
And their battle isn't over. Steve's parents, who flew down to be with him in the hospital, haven't been allowed to see him after getting the call that he died.
The police stepped right in and wouldn't let him see my brother because it's now a murder investigation.
Nikki tells me they will see him in a few days. She's been told since there are no more medical decisions to be made, his body will be released as early as Friday. She thinks if only he'd been allowed to get home for treatment, he may have had a chance. What they'll never know is what could have been.
What kind of life could he had? We don't know. Right. So maybe this was just God's way of saying, I'll make the choice for you.
Annie Scholes, today's TMJ4.
The family had been raising money to pay for his treatment. Now that money will be used for his burial.
The state assembly